Hi everyone, Seb here and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about the word vegan and the term animal rights advocate or animal liberation advocate and which one I feel more comfortable using personally. Before I get into it, I wanted to quickly ask you to please subscribe and hit the notification button to stay up to date with all these videos. It really helps boost my channel as well. And if you are using any other social media platforms, you can follow me on those as well. Back to the subject of the words vegan or animal rights advocate or activist or animal liberation advocate or activist. Which one I feel more comfortable using? I think some of you who have seen the video I've made where I share about my problem with the word vegan and the definition of veganism. I kind of touched this subject, but I wanted to go over it one more time and talk in more detail because I think it's something that I've been thinking a lot about and I'm applying to my vocabulary and my way of talking and raising awareness about animal rights. I personally believe that the word vegan has lost its powerful meaning over the past decade, mainly due to consumerism. I also want to say that inherently the word vegan, I don't believe it is that powerful because it does kind of concentrate on the non-action of the person. It concentrates on being a person who doesn't consume animal products and see other animals as commodities. However, I do believe that when you say animal rights activist or animal liberation activist or advocate, in this case, you are talking about an action, not a non-action. You advocate for animal rights and you are active for animal rights. Other than the fact that it promotes action instead of non-action, which is what the word vegan kind of promotes, I think it's good that it has the word animal rights in it because it is actually directly connected to other animals. And when we just say vegan, we're just talking about ourselves. It's very short. When you meet someone and they say like, what do you do? And you say, I'm a vegan activist. Like, okay, what is veganism? A vegan is a person who doesn't consume animal products. It's just about you. But when you actually say I'm an animal rights advocate and they say like, what do you do? And then you actually talk about like, okay, I fight for animal rights. I raise awareness about animal rights. I talk about animal rights. I'm active for animal rights. The possibility of the conversation remaining and focused on other animals is much higher. And before you tell me, you can say all of that after you say the word vegan, I agree with you. But a lot of time when you say vegan, from my experience, the conversation can stop quite fast after that. Sometimes they can just say, oh, okay, yeah, sure, and then they move on. And when you actually say animal rights activist, you plant a seed of like, oh, okay, so this is about animal rights. And because there are certain animal rights activists who aren't even vegan, the chances of this person asking you if you consume animal products is higher because they want to know which type of animal rights activists are you. Now, of course, in my opinion, those who fight for some animal rights and not others should call themselves something else. Maybe should just focus on the species who they're fighting for. For example, if you consume other animals, but you also fight for the rights of dogs, then maybe you can just say that you are a dog rights activist, all right, and or companion animal rights or companion animal welfare activist. And if you want to do that, do that. But obviously, I prefer if you also consume a plant-based diet instead of fighting for the rights of some animals and killing others. But back to the subject, I really, really believe that as a movement, we should focus on certain terms that center the animal in our message instead of center ourselves and our consumerist or non-consumerist acts, and use language that is calling for action, not for non-action. Veganism by itself is great. I have nothing against it, of course, but I do believe that if you want to be taken more seriously as a movement, we should be more and more focusing on rights. And this is something I find very important. I find that all my conversations, I've been testing this throughout the past year and a half at least, where instead of saying vegan, I just say animal rights activist, and the overall reaction is also more positive. More people are open to discuss with me about what I'm doing than when I say I'm vegan. Unfortunately, there is this huge negative connotation that the word vegan has, but it has also kind of lost its value. I don't believe it's as powerful as it used to be. I really, really think that animal rights activists, animal liberation activists or advocates are terms that are much more powerful, much more helpful, and bring more conversations to the table. That's it for today. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to support my work, check out my website sebalex.org or ethicsoverhabits.com for vegan, fair trade, and organic merchandise. Don't forget to please subscribe and hit the notification button. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.